Welcome back to the Cap Rack. My name is Tyler Blumenstick, joined by Sam Meehan. We are bringing you college basketball picks on this fine February 16th, Tuesday morning. Not your biggest Tuesday slate, I guess, as usual. I mean, Tuesday, Wednesday are usually pretty big, but today we ran 10 games through the model. There's probably about 20-ish, 25 on the slate here, a lot of mid-major games, but we're putting through the Power 5 conference games. Sam, how you doing?
Doing just terrific here on this another freezing morning.
It is
Uh,
really cold. It's crazy.
yeah, I need to get out of this cold weather. But we got some winners today, as per usual, and ready. We're gonna have a big day. I can feel it.
I hope so. All right, let's dive right into this. We're going to start with the Providence at UConn game. That's at 6:30 today. We have UConn minus 5.5 on the spread, 133 on the total. Line opened at UConn minus 6. It's now dropped a half point. So take that for what you will. The model likes a 60 to 67 UConn win for a margin there of 6.6. Given the spread's 5.5, we have 1.12 points of edge there. Given that UConn's a favorite, we're profitable in that margin, so we're riding that as a pick. UConn pretty good, been playing really well without James Bouknight, but I think he's coming back tonight, if I'm not mistaken, right, Sam?
That would be huge if he is. It's with college basketball. It's so like weird getting like injury reports, but yeah, it looks like he could definitely be back tonight. I haven't heard for sure though.
Yes. UConn is 9-5 on the year, 10-4 against the spread. While Providence on the other side, the away team, 11-10 straight up, 10-10 against the spread. I don't know. This is a weird game here. Big East game, two very middle of the pack Big East teams, maybe trying kind of a little bit above average, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. UConn can cover this, especially if Bouknight is back. Providence, I like Providence as a team, but the model's giving us the edge here. UConn 10-4 against the spread, a sneaky 10-4. I don't really know. Do you have anything more about this? I mean, it's a model play, so that's really what we're going to chalk it up to. But
Yeah, with Book Night back, that'll be definitely a big boost for UConn. I think that's why the spread's a little bigger than you would probably anticipate. 5.5. It seems like it's a bit much, especially looking at the past matchup of these two, where Providence won by 11 at home.
mm-hmm.
But I feel like more often than not in the Big East, especially with these evenly evenly matched like middle of the road teams in the Big East, they like to trade games during the season.
Oh
They'll
yeah,
trade blowouts, even they'll trade close games, whatever it is. So, 5.5 points, definitely comfortable. Laying that down with UConn tonight, especially with
alrighty.
Book Night back. If Book Night's back, I should say.
I just searched Twitter for it while you were explaining the game a little bit, and I'm just gonna read a couple of tweets because they're funny. Just status on Bouknight. Bouknight news. My source is telling me that Bouknight will not return this season. All jokes, but it's funny. So we don't know what James
No one
Bouknight is
knows
going
what's
to do
going on.
tonight. So we're riding with UConn anyways because they've been good without him. Let's move on to the next game. It's going to be Florida at Arkansas. This game is at 7. The line opened at Arkansas minus 4, but clearly taking a lot of money on the Arkansas side, moved it up to 5. Now we have 150.5 on the total. That opened at 150, so pushing that up a little bit too. So some action coming in on the over, it looks like. You can get Arkansas at minus 200 on the money line. You look at our model predictions. We have a 82 to 77 projected Arkansas win. Only shows 5 there, but it is 5.13 if you round. So we got 0.13 points of edge there. That's like a very skating through by the skin of your teeth. But Arkansas is a really good team here. Florida is also a good team trying to figure out how to play without Keontae Johnson. But they're figuring it out. It's been a couple of weeks since he collapsed on the court, but I don't know. I like this Arkansas team in a home spot.
Yeah, as great as Florida's been playing, Arkansas been playing that much better.
You're right,
Like
100%.
they're a very good team. I was saying on Saturday that I think this behind Tennessee and another team in the SEC that I can't think of right now. They're probably definitely that third best team in the conference. Alabama, that was
Bama,
it.
yep.
That was it. Yeah, Bama, Tennessee. It's got to be Arkansas, especially after their win against Mizzou on the road. Especially coming back home tonight. Big probably have as electric of a crowd as they can allow there in Arkansas. So yeah, I like him to take nice statement win here over Florida, beat them up a little bit, and because of all they can score and they can play solid defense. The SEC is exactly known for their defensive prowess this year throughout the whole conference.
Or
So
ever.
yeah, outside of Tennessee, no one really defends in that conference. So yeah, let's go with the Razorbacks.
Let's do it. All right, next game of the day, I believe we are moving over to the A10 with Dayton at Rhode Island. Now, this is a very interesting game.
Yuck.
So, the spread, Rhode Island minus 3.5, total set at 132. Rhode Island is the home team 9-12 on the year. Dayton 11-6 straight up on the year. Rhode Island 10-11 against the spread. Dayton 9-8 against the spread. So really hovering around 500 there. But the straight up records in conference is probably what is the biggest telltale sign of how much talent you have on your team compared to your peers in your conference. High mid-major conference in the A10. Look, Dayton, the better team, 3.5-point road dogs. This is suggesting that they are equal on a neutral court, which I don't think is the case. Dayton's a much better team. Obviously, they lost Obi Toppin, so they're not as good as they were in years past. But look, this should be Dayton can win this game outright, and they're 3.5 points. I say you take the points and maybe sprinkle on the money line a tiny, tiny bit.
Yeah, I totally agree. Rhode Island's been on a little bit of a struggle here. Lost 4 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Dayton's just a more talented team. You know, obviously the record indicates that. Even like past few years, you can see like their talent wise, they're above and beyond. Even outside of top in the past couple of years, they still got guys that can play.
Without a doubt. Like, dude, Jalen Crutcher was a huge part of that team, but a little bit over. Like, he was running the point while Toppin was kind of just doing the scoring, getting all the headlines. Now, like, he has E.B. Watson. It's good. It's good. Okay, so we're gonna take the points. Hopefully, we get a little sprinkle on the money line there. But I mean, the model's not projecting a Dayton money line win, but the value is there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Xavier at St. John's. Moving back into the Big East, we have St. John's as 1.5-point favorites. That's the current line. I put it in here as 2, so that's what we're going off of. That was the opening line, if I'm not mistaken. 81-78 St. John's projected win for about 3.04 points. So anywhere from 0 to 2 edge on a favorite. We like that as a model pick. We have 1.04 points of edge there, so it's kind of right in that sweet spot. This is a great play. St. John's is home. I don't know if this is in the Garden. No, it's at Carnesecca Arena. But regardless, Xavier traveling, St. John's home, low 2-point spread, high total. It's going to be fireworks. Good game. What do you think?
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely some fireworks. It's gonna be a lot of points in this game. But yeah, I like the St. John's team. Been playing well of late. Beat Nova about a week ago. Is Julian Champagne brothers with the guy from Pitt?
Dude, okay, so that's funny you say that because I was watching the St. John's game against Butler over the weekend or last week, and I thought the same exact thing. I was like, wait, I thought that Champagne was on.
I thought I was hallucinating for a second. Like,
Yeah, no, I had the same realization. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna do it right now.
Isn't it Justin?
Yeah, Julian Champagne.
Julian and Justin are those are brother names right there.
I feel like they got. They're twins.
Yep. All right.
Alrighty, so I guess the talent runs in the family.
They're both buckets.
They are both walking buckets. All right, St. John's is the pick. That wraps up all the model picks for today. I just want to throw in one very quick college basketball pick, and it's coming out of the American Conference, I believe. Temple at Tulsa. Tulsa -3 on the spread, 129 on the total. Now, the model is giving us a 68-62 Tulsa win. Now, while between 2 and 3 edge betting on a favorite, we are 19-27 on the model. I don't care. I told Sam before this that Tulsa is going to project a blowout on the model. The eye test looks like Tulsa is going to blow them out. They're 8-9, but they're a talented 8-9. If you're allowed to say that, I'm going to stick with it because they're a talented 8-9 team. While Temple is 4-8, kind of just a really bad team. Like I feel like -3 for Tulsa, laying it at home, just take it. Like
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
Temple has lost 5 of their last 6. Yeah, they're just, I don't know, not good, not good. Temple got by early in the year because they played quick, and they're just not getting by like that anymore because defenses are settling in. Do you have any extra picks today, Sam?
Um, I actually have one. It's kind of crazy here, but because it's a very high total, but two teams that can score and two teams that defense is optional. We're going to go with the Mizzou Georgia over 153.5.
It's a big one.
Yeah, no, it's a big total, but as you probably realize, I love taking the irrationally high totals. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go. I like that a lot. Both these teams are. Just looking at their games from Saturday, where Mizzou played Arkansas, put up 167. Granted, went to overtime, but I think they were at 150 prior. And and Georgia, they let Bama score 115 on them in regulation. So yeah, let's do over 153.
I think that's the second time Bama scored 100 this year. Ooh, there goes my phone. The model is 8-1 when betting overs in this range, and the model projects an over. So send it.
We're sending the over.
That's it. Okay. No NHL picks today, or those are blog material?
Those will be up on the blog later today. Got to talk with Alex, see if he's got anything to do. So yeah, we have some more NHL picks. Got a little unlucky last night with the Maple Leafs. Would have been a nice 2-1 night.
Nick got unlucky. What was it? He bet the over 227.5, and it came in at 227.
Yep.
It's not good. It's not good. That is the baddest of beats right there. Okay, so that wraps up our episode of the Cap Rack for this Tuesday, February 16th. My name is Tyler Blumenstick, and as always, joined by Sam Meehan. We will see you probably tomorrow for a really good college basketball slate. See ya.